Hi everyone, Stephen Aitchison here with another YDFLive show, and today's show is entitled Grab Life by the Balls. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, so it's a little motivational thing. If you're thinking about doing business online or thinking about growing your business with social media, it's going to be all about that. What I'm going to talk about today is for you to grab life by the balls and just go for it online. Now, I know a lot of you are coaches, you're writers, you're speakers, you're healers, and you're kind of authors, and you're doing loads of stuff in that space, and you're entrepreneurs, but you're still hesitant whether to go online and go all out to get a business online just now. But I want you to think about it and just go for it. Go for it and just do what I'm doing as well. I've not been doing this long, if you think about it. I've been online for 10 years, but that's mostly kind of writing and blogging. And now, okay, I'm in front of the camera now. Whereas before I was behind the kind of computer, I was doing design work, I was doing website design, I was kind of writing the blog, but nobody really knew who I was. And people kept on asking, we need to know more about you. What do you do? What do you look like? What you like on camera? And that's why I came out on camera. Well, I didn't come out on camera, I came out in front of the camera and started speaking, doing these kind of Facebook Lives. And I've only been doing this a couple of months, and it was way outside my comfort zone to be doing this. And I mean way outside my comfort zone. But the only way you're going to grow as a person, as a business person, and in your personal life, if you get outside that comfort zone, and we spoke about this in the past as well, you need to get outside your comfort zone, even baby steps, one step outside your comfort zone to make you feel a little uncomfortable, and get outside and go for it. So if you are still hesitant whether to start an online business, then my all the best I offer, or best advice I can offer, is just go for it. Just say, okay, I'm going to grab life by the balls, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to get up all my social media accounts set up, I'm going to go on video, or if your medium is writing, or if your medium is your voice, you might have a brilliant voice and you might want to do podcasting and upload your stuff to kind of SoundCloud and YouTube and Musical.ly and places like that. You can do that as well. You don't have to do kind of video. So it depends on what your medium is going to be and what you kind of really excel at. And that might be writing, that might be speaking, that might be in front of the camera speaking as well. So you don't have to do this, but I would suggest going for it. Just go all out, go for it. If you've got an idea, just go for it. Now, a lot of people don't think they have the knowledge as well, and we spoke about this yesterday. If you're 6 years old to 96 years old, you've got knowledge about something that people want to know about. And they might say, what's a 6-year-old? What can a 6-year-old teach? Well, you know the craze that's going around just now is the Pokemon Go, where everybody's going, all the young kids are going out, and the teenagers, and even people in their 20s and 30s are going out and collecting these Pokemon. I don't pretend to understand it. I just know what it's kind of about, and a 6-year-old has a lot of information about this stuff, because 6-year-olds are really soaking up this information, and if they could get somebody to help them put a package, an ebook together to teach other people how to use this Pokemon Go or something, any money that would sell a lot, or they could make an app on it as well, or they could do something. So I would bet, I'm surprised somebody's not doing that just now, and I'd be surprised if I didn't have a look around the net that I wouldn't find something. So if a 6-year-old has got information, think about the information that you hold in your mind and the knowledge that you have about loads of different topics in your life, whether you're a mum, whether you're a dad, whether you're working in a certain area. And we spoke about Crystal the other day as well. She's a scientist. You could do loads of information on that. Just anything you do. If you love cooking, for example, you could start a cooking show. If you love knitting, you could start a knitting show. Anything you love to do and you've got a passion for, you can do this. And that's what I teach people all the time at yourdigitalformula.com. And it's amazing the amount of information that people have, and they don't realise they have it because they've got that much information and knowledge in their minds. Yeah, it might take a wee bit of research. You might have to kind of sit down and write an ebook or start recording videos, but that's how we all start out. That's how I started out as well. I've never really done speaking in public before. I was different in front of a camera, but still nerve-wracking. The very first time I went on, I was all stuttery. You should see my very first kind of live broadcast. I was all stuttering and everything else. And the more you do it, the more you get outside that comfort zone, as I was speaking about, the better you'll become. and you just become relaxed into it. You relax into yourself and just get better and better at it. Now, some people might think I'm absolute shite at speaking. They don't think I'm good on camera. That's cool. Everybody's got their own opinion. And I don't mind that at all. You're not going to get everybody to like you, but that's not the purpose. If you can get a tribe of people who really, really follow everything you do, then you can make a business online. You can create that business and grow that business and expand that business if you want to. So if you don't think you have the knowledge, think again. Every single person watching this show just now has got the knowledge about something. So that was my kind of short motivational speech, just to grab life by the balls and just do it. If you don't do it now, you're not going to do it. You're never going to do it if you don't do it now. Don't think about it, just do it and then think about it. So most people have a long think and they take about a year or two and say, maybe I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Give yourself a kick in the arse and just go and do it. So go do it first and then think about it. That's my advice to you today. It's just because I'm getting so many messages about, do you think I should do this? I've got a good enough idea. You don't know it until you go for it. You could be the next kind of person who just really explodes online because of your videos or because of your writing or because of your ebook. You don't know unless you go for it. So that's my advice today. Go for it, grab life by the balls, give yourself a kick up the arse and just get started. Whether that be starting a blog, writing an ebook, starting a Facebook live show or anything like that at all. Just go for it, do something and take action every single day towards the thing that you really want to do in life. So that's my advice for today. So I'm going to take some questions just now. So this is questions that we got yesterday and today. I'm obviously trying to catch up as well, and I'm seeing lots of comments here coming up. The comments are working back today again. So from yesterday we have Candice Pictures Moments. How do you prevent being considered spam to your friends when you post on social media? Is there such a thing as posting too much about your product? Yes, there is. When you're posting online, what your ultimate aim when you're posting online is to teach people. That's your ultimate aim. And that's your aim when people are buying your products. That's your aim when people are kind of reading your blogs, when they're watching your live show, when they're doing anything that you're doing. Your ultimate aim is to teach people about what you're doing online and the knowledge that you have that they want to know. So presumably you've got knowledge. But if you're promoting your product all the time, that is spam. That's spam. People are going to unfollow you and they're not going to do it. Once in a while, totally cool. Or you can do what I do. It's subtle marketing. So, and I've already demonstrated that in this live show today. So you heard me mentioning yourdigitalformula.com, which is my program, but it was very subtle. It was just in the reference and it was part of the story as well. So if you continue to do that and you get good at it as well, then that is subtle marketing. And people will seek you out because of the knowledge that you have. Promote your products too much, people won't seek you out. They'll just see you as somebody who's self-promotional all the time and you're only there to get money in from your products. When that's not the case. Your ultimate goal should be about, you should be asking the question, how many more people can I help today? Instead of how much more money can I get in or how many more ways can I get money from my product? That's not your ultimate aim. Now you're in business and you want to make money for your business, but you're only going to make money when you help more and more people. And that's your ultimate aim of your business. Not the other way about to make money. The money comes about from the more people you help. So I hope that helps, Candice. Another question is Marie Mason. How do you keep from being frustrated when you have been at your business for a while and you're not getting the results you want? Marie, the best thing to do there is look at everything that you have got, see what's working, see what's not working. If you've got a product out there that's never made any sales whatsoever, then you know there's something wrong. You know there's either something wrong with your sales page, or you know there's something wrong with your product, or you know there's something wrong with your marketing of it. So if you're only getting one visitor per week to the sales page, you're not going to make that many sales at all. So it's your sales page, your actual product itself, or the marketing of it. So it's only one of three things that you need to kind of look at, or all three things. But what I would suggest in that case, Marie, if you've been at it really for a long time, the best advice and the best thing I ever did, and which was really scary to do as well, is hire a coach. Hire somebody who's doing what you want to do, or follow people who are doing what you want to do. When you follow people who are doing what you want to do, you don't get to see all the work that goes on in the background. You only get to see the front end. You only get to see all the videos that they do and kind of the sales pages and the product, but you don't get to see everything that goes in the back end. Whereas if you hire a coach who's doing what you want to do and they're successful in doing what you want to do, then that's probably the best bet for you. Now, you might think, well, that's going to cost me a lot of money. You're going to have to invest in your business. As simple as that. You're going to have to invest. So if you find somebody that's really fantastic and you think they're going to be an amazing coach, and you get on a coaching call with them, most coaches, what they do nowadays is they offer you a free half-hour consultation. So you get on the phone with them for half an hour, you get on Skype with them for half an hour, and they go through your kind of business. They won't give you lots of information on that half-hour call, but they'll be able to have a look at it and just kind of go through kind of some steps with you of what you could be doing. And then they'll obviously offer you kind of a contract to sign up with them as a coach usually on a monthly basis, for example. So I would say that is definitely one of the best ways to do it. And also if you join a mastermind. Join a mastermind of the people who are higher level than you, but not too high that they're just going to exclude you straight away. And again, this is what I've done with some amazing people. I've been in a mastermind for, God knows, it must be 2.5 years now, and it's a brilliant group, and we're actually meeting today. We meet every 3 weeks on Skype, and we meet once a year in person to do this, and it's just such an amazing way to grow your business because you're getting all the ideas from different people, how to grow your business and what you're doing wrong. And if you've got a really good group in the mastermind, a group of people, then they're going to be honest with you. They're not going to say, oh, that's great, you've done a product or you wrote that ebook. They're going to say to you, that ebook was quite shite, it looked absolute rubbish, you need to redo it, rewrite it. They're going to be totally honest, and that's what you want from people as well. And that's really what you want from a business coach, although they're not going to go that far and be kind of as in your face and say, oh, that's rubbish. They'll just say how you could do this better, you might be able to think about it this way. So that's the best advice I would give there. Maria, I hope that helped you. Jeffrey Hendricks, without resources, money, you can have such a good idea that it does not matter. It does matter. It does matter. Social media is free. It's only your time. If you're willing to spend time and you're passionate about your idea and you still think it's a really good idea and you think a lot of people could benefit from it, social media is free. It's only your time that you're using. And if you're not willing to invest that time because you've not got that much money, I totally understand that, but you're not willing to invest that time, then it's not worth being in business. As simple as that. If you don't think it's worth investing 2 or 3 hours per day or getting up early an extra hour or something like that and investing that, then you shouldn't be in business. As simple as that. So it doesn't have to cost anything, Jeffrey. You can build websites for free nowadays. You've got social media accounts. They're absolutely free as well. So you don't need to spend money at the beginning. Now you're going to have to invest in your business as you go along, and that's the right thing to do. And you have to do that as you go along, or you're never going to be able to scale. You can start off small, you maybe make $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, but then at some point you're going to have to reinvest that money that you're making into your business. And that's where most of my profits go. They go back into the business to reinvest, either by hiring people that are better than me at doing certain things, or kind of hiring a coach. I've got a business coach as well. And does that cost a lot? Of course it costs a lot of money, but the return on investment is much better. But to start with, you don't need any money. And I'm kind of proof of that as well. I started a blog without any money. I think it was $13 to start a blog, and that was at $13, and I just got writing all the time, got guest posters in, made money from Google AdSense from that, reinvested that money and just grew the business from there. And that's all you need. So you have to think about that. If you're not willing to invest the time, then you shouldn't be starting a business. From yesterday, Nina Blankenberg. Yes, I do not have the qualifications and no education about what I'm talking about. It's just life experiences. Is that okay? Definitely. Nina, I don't know if I answered this question as well. I think I might have answered this yesterday, but just to reiterate, yes, if you've got life experiences and you know exactly kind of what you're talking about in that particular area, then yes, definitely you can become some sort of coach. Maybe not a life coach, but if you've got knowledge that you can share with other people that are going to help other people, then you can be a coach of some kind. And obviously, when you become a coach as well, it helps you become more knowledgeable about the topic that you're talking about with your coachees. So think about it that way as well. You're just going to get better in your topic, and then you're going to expand that topic as well to learn much more, and you can offer more services that way. So if you've got just one tiny thing that you can talk about, people still want to know about it, especially if it helps them in life. So I hope that helps, Nina. Pradeep Kumar, I'm a real estate consultant in Ahmedabad, I don't know how to pronounce that, in India. How can I grow my real estate business online? There's a lot of ways to do that, and social media is going to help you to do that as well. If you're a real estate, you could get the biggest, and this is just totally off the top of my head. Imagine the real estate in India, and you've got some amazingly beautiful houses, and you ask the owner just to say, listen, can we take a video and do some kind of video work, and just take a video of the actual house because it's an amazing house inside and out, and you just kind of showcase, like, I don't know, the $1 million homes or something like that, and just have a series of $1 million homes. I don't know if you're into that, but you could do something like that and showcase the $1 million homes. You don't need to sell the actual property. You just showcase them and just saying these homes are beautiful, these are in India, this is the location they're in, this is the types of property we're selling. Again, all subtle marketing. But if you've done that all over social media and got these $1 million homes and you made videos, then you're going to get a lot of attention. And that's just one tiny idea. So there's lots of different things you could be doing on social media. What to do is look at the different niches, or look at the different real estate people that are online just now, and figure out what they're doing and what's working for them, and then apply that to your business as well. So that's what I would do if I was into real estate just now. Dr. Ali Malwa, I agree you're running a business, but some of the charges are ridiculous for normal everyday working people. If the products were more affordable, then more people would be tempted to use them. Does it not make sense to reach a wider range of people in need instead of the few that can't afford it? Dr. Ali, I can hear what you're saying there, but especially for the likes of my program, it's a business program. If you can't afford to buy my program, say for example, or another business program that somebody else is selling, then you need to figure out how you can make money to afford that, because this is all about your education. And that's what buying programs for. I spend $20,000 a year on educational programs from other people. I've just brought one from somebody else yesterday, and I really need to put a stop on that. But it's all for my education. So if you think about it, most people pay for their education, especially if you're in America. You pay a lot for your education and staying somewhere as well. And I would imagine in India as well, there's a certain amount that you have to pay for your education. But people are aggrieved sometimes to pay for their education because it's an online program. It's the wrong mindset. You're paying for an education from somebody who's doing something that you want to do. And there's no better education than that. Going to universities, totally different. You just want to get the qualification. And that's what going to university is all about. It's about getting that piece of paper at the end of it and saying, okay, I've got the degree, I've got the PhD, or whatever you're studying. But online, if you want to start a business and you're not willing to pay for kind of a program that somebody's already doing and they're making a lot of money from it, and you're not willing to pay for the teaching from them, then again you have to question if you're really set out for business. You've not got the right business mindset. And again, that's probably being a bit too kind of honest, maybe in your face, but it's true, a lot of people have that idea as well. Why should I put the cost of my program down, or somebody else should put the cost of their program down so you can afford it? Because really what happens if you let too many people in, not a lot of people are going to do the program. If you make it, say, if I made my program, say, for $47, be a lot of people buy it, but hardly anybody would do it, because they don't put a value on cheap. They put a value on quality. And that's what people put a value on. And that's why my program sells. That's why other people's programs sell online. So I don't know if that helps you, Dr. Ali, but it's just a mindset shift there I think we'll have to go through. From today's live, Dion Bidwa, I'm a singer. How do you, excuse me, how go you find a point of difference on a saturated market? Okay, what I would do, again, Dion, this is just an idea off the top of my head. I've just seen this question just now. So what I would do is maybe like a reality show. So you're a singer, obviously you're doing lots of interesting things throughout the day and at night when you're singing in the clubs and stuff like that. I would do almost like a reality show, doing a live show, and just have the Dion show, for example. So it's a Dion show, you go live maybe once or twice a day for an hour, and it's just somebody following you, or you've got your own camera and it's you following kind of what you're doing throughout the day. People are interested in the real lives of others, but people are even more interested in the real lives of people who are up and coming. You're a singer. If you're a good singer, then you're up and coming. You just have to kind of promote yourself in a way that's going to make you kind of more accessible to everybody. And doing a Facebook Live is ideal for doing that, Dion. So you could have the Dion show, and that's it. You're up and running, and more people are going to follow. The first couple of lives, you might hardly get anybody in. But after that, trust me, after a couple of weeks, and people are interested, and if you've got stuff to say, and you're singing live on camera as well, trust me, a lot of people will follow you. Okay, so I hope that helps, Dion. And again, that was off the top of my head. We'd need to sit down and kind of do a strategy if we were kind of working on that. Keely McIntosh, Heinz, how do you get better at marketing part? I mean, I'm not that great at the technology aspect of it. What could you do to get better at this really? Again, we've spoken about this kind of before, and that's about getting maybe a coach in online, or buying a great program that everybody kind of talks about. It's got a lot of great reviews on maybe marketing. And there's lots of books out there you could buy as well from just even for your Kindle. So for $7.99 for a book, you can get a lot of information from marketing, about marketing. You can do that. From the technology aspect, you have to get in there, give yourself a wee kick in the arse and just say, okay, I'm going to have to learn this stuff. I'm going to have to learn about building a landing page or building a sales funnel, or if you've got the money, hire somebody else to do it. Get a team round about you of people that are better than you at technology, people that are better than you at kind of marketing, and hire them. But if you've not got the money and you need to learn it yourself from the beginning, then emulate what other people are doing. So if you see somebody in the market doing exactly what you want to do, emulate what they're doing as best you can. Not copy, that's different. So it's emulating like the copywriting style and put it in your voice. Emulate the type of sales page, and you kind of design it yourself using that as a template. There's no need to reinvent the wheel, but in buying books as well to educate yourself. If you can't buy the high price programs online, then buy books online that are on Amazon, for example, and teach yourself marketing that way. There's some amazing books out there on marketing. Keely McIntosh Hines, bless you, Stephen. Aitchison, thanks for your knowledge. Oh, another question. How do you know if people who are selling their products are legitimate? What programs do you suggest? I would suggest the best program in the world online just now is yourdigitalformula.com, and that's only because it's my program. No, what to do is check out what other people have said about the program. That's probably the best thing to do, is check out the genuine kind of reviews, not the kind of one-off YouTube reviews, but if they've got reviews on the page, for example. Usually they're not paid reviews. Most people don't do that anymore. It was a kind of marketing, a sleazy thing to do way back in the past, but marketing's totally changed now. And what to do as well, what you can do, if somebody's got a group, most people have got Facebook groups for the programs that they've got. So for example, I've got a Facebook group. If you were to check out some of the people in that group and kind of contact them directly and just say, listen, I'm thinking about joining your digital formula. What do you honestly think about it? What is it going to help me in my business? And that way you're going to get a genuine answer. So I would do that, Keely. So, and just check out reviews online as well. And really, you'll get a vibe from people as well. When people are doing videos and Facebook Lives and stuff like that, like you'll get a vibe. Like just now, you're probably getting a vibe from me. You're probably saying, oh, he's a bit of a dick, or he's really cool, quite like him. I might kind of check out more of his stuff and see if he is genuine or not. Trust your instincts as well. And one big thing that most people forget is when you buy a program online, you've got 30 or 60 days to get a refund. 30 or 60 days. So you can try a program, and if you don't like it and you've genuinely tried it and you don't like it and it's not working for you, ask for a refund. Just say, listen, I paid $997 for your program. It's not really working for me. Can I get a refund? And I've had, if I'm being honest, I think around about 250, 300 sales, and I've had about 6 refunds from that, which is lower than the normal rate. The normal rate is about 5% to 10% refunds. So normally it would be 15 or 30 kind of refunds people would ask for. But everybody that's asked me for a refund, I always get back to them, hopefully on the same day that I get the email for the refund. And I really, really thank them for kind of asking me for the refund, and I really appreciate them trying it out. And I'll just say, okay, the refund's coming, it's going to be on your credit card in the next couple of days. Genuinely thank them for coming in and trying the program. And I've done that 6 times now, and 2 of the people that I wrote back to and gave the refund, they've came back in to the program and said, I really liked the way you dealt with me when I wanted the refund, but I've got the money now and I want to get back into the program. I know now you're a genuine person. And if you treat people like that, then you're going to get some brilliant, amazing kind of testimonials as well. So treat people as well with a refund as you would with somebody just coming into a program. And that's a way to kind of check out a program as well. Write to the support team first of all and just say, listen, I'm thinking about joining the program. What do you think I could do with? Is this going to be good for me because I'm in this type of field? If you write to the support and they take 2 weeks to write back to you, is that program worth getting into? Is the support going to be any good? It might be a one-off and they've just not caught your email, or it's went to the spam or something. But usually you should get a reply within 1 to 2 days. And that's a good indication of how good the program's going to be as well. Okay, so I hope that helps, Keely. I'm kind of going to lose my voice again before going on to the next slide. We've got Lorraine Emmett there. Your digital formula is most definitely the best program I've ever bought, Keely, and I've bought more than I care to admit. Oh, thanks for that, Lorraine. I've literally just seen that. That wasn't planned. I've literally just seen it just now as I was going up. So thanks very much for Lorraine. I really appreciate that. Lorraine's got a page called Life Rhino, and she's grown her page since coming into your digital formula. So I really appreciate that. But that wasn't planned. Kathy Baker, Kathy's been asking a question as well. Thank you for your honesty and authenticity, Stephen Aitchison. A genuine desire to help people. Good vibes. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Kathy's been asking about the program as well. And I don't push anybody to buy the program as well, and nobody should else. If you're thinking about buying a different program, nobody should be pushing you to do it. It's just giving them information, and then if they want to kind of buy after that, then that's really cool. But thanks really much for your comments, Kathy. I really appreciate that. Again, that wasn't planned. It's just what I'm seeing in the kind of comments field just now. Darlene Dawn, I agree your digital formula is the best I've seen and been involved in many, and I've been involved in many. I, however, I missed that, where are we? I, however, do think that some teachers resonate more with you than others. Excellent, and that's what you've got to kind of think about as well, whether that person resonates with you on a kind of intuitive level as well. Jamie Gandy, love the attitude. Jennifer Poho, I've obviously missed a comment from Jennifer Poho. I'm in America and I paid for college online. I've done both online classes and classroom classes, and I learned with both. You only take away what you're willing to learn exactly. You're right, my education cost a lot of money and it was worth every penny. Anytime you can learn something new, you should take it, go for it. Love that, Jennifer. Absolutely love that. So yeah, it's different strokes for different folks as well. So it's what you get from it and it's what you take away from that learning as well. So totally understand that, totally love that comment. So with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a brilliant Friday, have a brilliant weekend, whatever you're doing, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. I'll speak to you on Monday. We're going to be doing another live show on Monday because I think these are working okay actually, these live shows. So I'll see you on Monday. Have a brilliant weekend. Take care. Namaste.